Good morning, everyone. It is 10 o'clock a.m., 59 degrees in the garage and rainy outside. This is Meso Cycle 1, Week 2, workout number 6. So it's our second leg day of the week. Today our focus is going to be on squats, specifically squats with a weighted vest and an elevated heel. After that, we're going to move on to some Bulgarian split squats, Romanian deadlifts, finish off legs with some calf raises. All right, we're gonna get warmed up and get into this first exercise. Weighted vest squats, let's get it. All right, we're all warmed up. About to throw on the weighted vest, got 80 pounds on there. Gonna shoot for 13. So we're bumping up the weight this week, went from 70 to 80, trying to get 13 reps with 2 reps in reserve. Let's get it. Okay. All right, so the first set, I was shooting for 13 with 2 reps in reserve. I got 18. Last week, I did 70 pounds, I think for 15 or 16. Added 10 pounds and got more reps. What does that tell you? It tells you I'm getting stronger, for sure. It also could mean that I didn't gauge my reps in reserve correctly last week. But if I go back and watch the film, I'm pretty sure it'll show that it wasn't too far off. What I did today was, once I got to my target of 13, I pull a little psychological trick on myself and I go, could you do 20 if your life depended on it? Let's shoot for it. Once I got to 18, I realized, yes, I could have done 20, but the last 2, the form would have been compromised. So I can safely say that that was 18 with 2 reps in reserve. So we added weight, we added reps. Just gonna rest up, get the second set, and see if we can get close to that 18 mark again. Another 18. Okay. Form's degrading. We'll call it at that. All right, we went and caught a big dub on squats today. Increased the weight by 10 pounds and also smashed our target reps by 5 on both sets. Added a third set, so we're getting more volume. Climbing up. Another move that I love because I got so much room to grow into this move that, you know, we're probably gonna have to add weight again next week. I've been consistently adding 5-10 pounds to this move almost every single week, getting a great pump, getting a great stretch, getting quad soreness. So weighted vest, elevated heel squats, big win today. Now we're gonna move on to some Bulgarian split squats, try to target the glutes a little bit more with this move. Let's get it. All right, so for Bulgarian split squats today, the target was to do 2 sets of 8 with 22.5-pound dumbbells. I increased the weight, but I decided just to jump to 25-pound dumbbells. I had been doing this move with the weighted vest, so slightly different today, the way the weight was loaded, but I liked it a lot better. I wound up getting 1 set off camera, a set of 10, and then for the second set, a set of 10 each leg. So felt pretty good. I think I'm going to keep the glute volume right where it is. I don't want to go overboard. This is only week 2 of the meso. We still have 3 more weeks of hard training where we'll be able to increase the volume as far as sets go. So we'll keep it at that today. Count it as a win. Increase the weight by 5 pounds. Actually by 10 pounds total. And then also got 2 reps more per set. And they were both challenging, and I felt a different stimulus than I had in the past. So I'm gonna keep it right there today. And we'll move on to some Romanian deadlifts next. Let's get it. All right, we're moving on to RDLs. We got 150 pounds on the bar. I believe we bumped it up about 15 pounds this week. Did 135 for like set of 12 or 13, something like that last week. But another move that we're just increasing the weight on. Try to get it closer to that 10 rep range with 2 reps in reserve. 13. Got a little lightheaded towards the end right there. 15 was in there. So definitely not less than 2 reps in reserve, possibly more. We'll just stick with this weight, and might have to bump up the weight again next week. Go for another set here in a second.
Look at what things round up, keep track, so when you get the check out, you're not embarrassed because you come up short change. They're not embarrassed, this was the but I bring that all to you because when you do look back, it's all you're living here to do, right? So don't tease people. Don't go around making fun of people. Don't try to get a whole room mad at this person because of some rumor that we started, which may or may not be true. But we did when we were younger. And whether you did it maybe you weren't the person that started the rumor and tried to get everybody turned. Maybe you were one of the persons who did the rumor and did the turning. But you were on one side of that somewhere, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because it turns out, Francis and I've heard the tough luck story by Francis sometimes, but Francis did an interview saying that nobody ever believed he could be a great fighter. It's hard to talk about. It's hard to talk about. Because he's only 6'6", and he's only...
All right, another big win. We're just smashing every single goal that we have for this week. It's amazing what, 8 to 9 hours of sleep can do. We've had a lot of rain here recently, so I haven't been going out on the truck and working, all day. So my recovery's been on point. Yeah, we'll take it. We're just gonna have to bump the weight up again next week. Try to find out where 10 reps with 1 or 2 reps in reserve is. If I had to take a ballpark guess, I'd say probably around 185, doing it with that same tempo and cadence. This was 150, so, we'll get closer to that next week. But we got some calf raises to finish out the day. So, throw the weighted vest on, knock those out, and then we'll wrap up this whole week. Let's go. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today's workout and for the week. So hit those calf raises, nothing to it, just going like that with the feet. Had 80 pounds on the weighted vest. Target was a set of 11 and 8. I think we got 14 and 10. Had to flip the Crocs into sport mode for that, but we got it done. No down sets, no third set for that. Just keeping the calf volume right where it's at. This workout has gone on long enough, so we're gonna rest up and get ready for week 3, where we're still taking all the moves to 2 reps in reserve, but we're going to try to do the same thing we did this last week, which was add reps. And if we get to the rep range is too high, start getting over that 15 rep range, we're gonna add some weight. but we got to make sure the form stays clean. Can't compromise the technique. So as long as the form's clean, we're using the same tempo, the same cadence. If we get to 15 reps, we're bumping the weight up, buddy. That's just what we're gonna do. But yeah, really good week of training. Definitely surpassed all my goals for the week. And looking forward to Monday. After one day of rest, we'll get into the chest and tricep workout, where it looks like we're probably gonna be bumping up the weight on every single move again. So gonna get a sick pump for sure. But in the meantime, we're just gonna go get some protein, go get some rest. Take tomorrow, just kind of lay around and recover. And we'll be back Monday. Smash that. All right, I'll see y'all there.